go eat, I'm starving.
You hear about Corvega? Every raider in the place is taking a dirt nap. Carrying.
This is quite beautiful. I like this.
Hi.
Welcome back. I see you got the bat. Any trouble finding it?
It all worked out in the end.
Nice work. As promised, there's a sledgehammer you wanted. Also, you can keep the dodo bat. I only needed it for the map.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here.
What do you do around here?
Nothing that concerns you. Not that you'd believe me if I told you.
Come on, it's not like anything's gonna happen.
Fine. This is my time machine. It broke, and I'm trying to fix it.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, you've got my attention. What do you want? And how do you know Brian Virgil?
Virgil was a scientist in the Institute, right? Did you know him?
Of course I knew him. He was in charge of the FEV program. You know, the one responsible for kidnapping people, turning them into super mutants, and releasing them back into the Commonwealth. That program created the Commonwealth's entire super mutant population. Hundreds of them. And the worst part is, the Institute gained nothing by doing it. For decades, they threw resources down that FEV rat hole, while abandoning projects like cybernetics that were showing real promise. Eventually, Virgil had a mental breakdown, destroyed the FEV lab, and escaped to the Commonwealth. That was the last I heard of him. I figured he must be dead by now.
How did you escape the Institute?
I used the distraction created by the Institute's hunt for Virgil to make up a bogus mission that required my presence on the surface. Allie Fillmore does it all the time, so she can get her nethers twixt over in Fusion City. My mission request was approved almost immediately. I made copies of all my research, and once on the surface, left a small trail to make it look like I had been killed.
What is it you're working on?
I was serious when I said time travel. It's been my life's work. I made a breakthrough on the project while I was still at the Institute. When I realized how close we were to actually achieving time travel, I knew I couldn't let the technology fall into the Institute's hands. That's when I started planning my escape. It was all so simple in theory, but things started going downhill once I reached the Commonwealth.
What do you mean by that?
Long story, but ultimately I had to borrow money from a raider gang to keep my research going. When I couldn't pay back the loan, they repossessed my equipment. Of course, the raiders have no idea what to do with this stuff, but the concept of time travel intrigues them, so they let me continue my research here. I figure this is as safe a place as any to hide out from the Institute. Who's gonna look for the most advanced technology ever created by the human race in the basement of a raider strip club on the ass end of the Commonwealth?
So it is possible then?
If you mean time travel, yes. I initiated a dozen successful trips, but then the circuits shorted out and damaged several components. Until I obtain the replacement parts, the time machine is out of commission. Say, you feel like taking a trip back in time? If you can locate the parts for me, I'll let you have a go in the machine.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Here's the list of parts I need. Bring them back to me, and we'll get the time machine operational.
Fresh flowers. Lighten this place up.
Excuse me.
You might want to put something on, or else my customers will think you're working here. Anyway, what can I get you? Been working here so long, I remember Mammy getting dragged in here. If there's anything I learned all these years, it's this. You got to ask, you can't afford it. I probably shouldn't say, but I might anyway. She's the head honcho around here now, but she started off whoring. She's the type that'd do okay anywhere. Better than the ones who called the shots before, anyway.
I'm surprised no one's tried to start thinking of this again. We should make a movie. All I need is 2 girls and 1 cup. Why the cup, you may ask? Well, so you drink coffee with your hand on just to
Just
fucking
human
thinking.
nature, nothing personal. God, I hope the next one dies clean.
Yes?
Guess things didn't work out for Sparta and her gang over at Bureau HQ. Someone put them down.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
So, it's abundantly clear to me that you're no fucking bummer. Normally I'd have you killed for lying to me. However, I've got a bit of an errand I need to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. In my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What did you have in mind?
There's a rival gang, the Back Bay Players. They run a prostitution ring south of the river along Commonwealth Avenue, just northeast of Diamond City. Since this bar opened, the players have been unhappy that we've been cutting into their business. Seems like they wanted to send us a message. So, they captured 2 of our working girls, Mary Kate and Ashley, and demanded a ransom. I set up a time for the exchange, but of course it's a setup. The players have no intention of honoring the deal, so I have no intention of paying. But of course, if we want to maintain the bar's reputation as a decent place to work, we need to protect our girls and get them back home safe. The job is to head over to the players' territory, bring the girls back safely, and send the players a message. Also, rumor is that the players have acquired a large shipment of plasma weapons, stolen from the gunners, and are looking for a buyer. There's some extra caps in it for you if you can track it down and bring back that weapon shipment as well.
I have some questions first.
What is it with you and all these questions? The job is simple. Head to the location, free the girls, and acquire the weapons. Do you want to do it or not?
Sure, why not?
Alright, head over to the Commonwealth Avenue to check it out. I'll mark the location on your map.
Keep telling him we're running low on supply. Need to take
Hey.
more risks. Hi there. Caravans ain't that
Hey
well
there.
guarded. What's up?
Your thoughts?
Nothing like one day after another and a well-slept night in between them.
Are things all right between us?
I thought the Commonwealth only had a bunch of assholes. I guess I was wrong.
Just curious what you're thinking.
So, wanna get a beer as we explore? I could use something refreshing.
Oh, nothing.
Alright,